You won't get famous from this convention, but it is going to be the beginning of a career and opportunities to work towards it. It's like saying you want to go act. It's like saying I want to go do heart surgery. But you have to go through all the steps and begin. And this is a good way to begin.
So, one piece of advice for the next in team. To the parents, to the talent, to both, whatever you want.
Get everything out of it that you can. The experience, you don't know what's coming, but take every moment and enjoy it and look at that as an experience you can take back home with you, whether you come home with a medal or you don't, whether you get into a showcase or you don't. Every experience that you have watching these agencies and the performances, you come home with an experience you'll never forget, and take that and get the best out of every experience, every interview, everything that you do. Enjoy each moment you're there.
And I would say trust in the process, right? You guys have done this for a while. Make sure that the kids are practicing and just follow through, and you'll have a good time.
For me, because I travel all the time, I had the opportunity to stay at a different hotel. I could have stayed at a Hilton instead of the Westin where the meeting was done. I chose not to. I am so happy that we didn't. Had we been at the Hilton that was several blocks away, we would not have had the opportunity to dash up to the room, fix hair, redo makeup, change a shirt, or even to have 10 minutes to decompress. That meant so much towards making it a happy and comfortable experience. So even if you've got the opportunity to stay somewhere else, don't do it.
Okay, sure. This might not be what other people are looking for, but food is super expensive, and so I would have checked a bag and packed it full of food because I spent hundreds of dollars on food in 3 days. So that's, if you have a boy, consider something like that. So that was one of the things. Also, the people got really dressed up for the gala. I brought what I could have worn to a meeting at work. I wouldn't have minded being a little more dressed up, but so that's something to consider. Like the Tiffany, who's the kind of the host of the event, has on like a full-on gown, just so. And then there are other people who don't. Some people had jeans, which is fine. So.
Alright.
I would tell the next team to make sure you practice your stuff, because it's really, really, really difficult to have everything down and memorized by the you can get your stuff 2 months, 3 months in advance, but it's still going to be difficult because you have to keep with your script, and yeah, it gets a little dull after reading it over and over and over, but you kind of just got to push through it and learn it, memorize it, say it in your sleep, get all your characters down. You got to make sure they have their own personalities and their own little quirks for each and every little one, so that it seems real when you perform it to the others.
Alright.
Have fun, give it your all.
Relax. If it doesn't feel right, it's a great phrase that I picked up from my own mother. It's pay attention to the tension, and acknowledge it, and then figure out ways to work around it. And if you can make this experience work, then make it work.
Listen to your coaches, because they know what they're doing, and as much as you might think sometimes that it's exhausting or you don't want to wake up and take up your weekends and go, they really help. Just have fun with it and don't freak yourself out, because even if you think when you get there that you're not going to do well, or if you give yourself doubts before you actually get through it, you're probably not going to get there. So you got to stay positive and just believe in yourself, and it'll help a lot.